Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, welcome back to Hollow Knight. Oh my god, I love this game so much, it's so crazy, man. So if we go up here, actually... Oh wait, you can't wall jump off of that, can you? How do you do this again? I think you do it like... Wait, no, you sort of... Okay, wait, hang on. Like this, there we go. Yeah, and we can get ourselves a nice little Hallowness seal here, so we can sell that next time we're kind of in the area. Which we are in the area, to be fair, but... Yeah, there's one less thing to worry about. Extra 200 Geo, maybe when you least expect it. Of course, honestly, this is a pretty good grinding spot, in my opinion. This right here, actually. You go sit on the bench, and then you come out here and you can kill all these guys. You get about 30 Geo from this. From just all these. And you gotta make sure and go over and get this Brava guy over here, because he's worth like 12, I think. 11, 12, something like that. Yeah, I think that was 12, actually. And then you come out here, and just outside, you got more of these rich dudes just hanging out. And then you got the big dude. The big Mama Jamma. The big voulez-vous or whatever. I'm not sure why I said voulez-vous. Doesn't that mean I want you in French? I think it does, I'm not sure. It's a song by ABBA, though, and it's kind of a badass song, so I always liked it. But yeah, if you go back to the bench, and these guys will all respawn, you can just fight them as many times as you want to, man. You can watch anything you want to, man. So I decided, I think we're just going to go ahead and take on the Water Knights. It's, you know, it's a necessary evil. It's basically right above us here on the map. You see that little scary looking face with one eye or whatever that is. But yeah, so a number of ways we could go about getting up there. I'm thinking the elevator is probably the best way, but you just never know. There's 2 elevators here though, isn't there? How about that? Let's take this one. Besides, this is like the actual best grinding spot for Geo in the game. Hey, whoa, look at this. This kind of reminds me of something. I think this was actually an arena earlier, and we probably already dealt with it. But last time we were here, we didn't have the double jump, so we couldn't come up here. So this is one of those rare times where it doesn't really telegraph, like, hey, this is what you do, or this is what you can do now that you have double jump. So you have to just kind of wander in here after you get it, and just happen to notice, oh, hey, I can get up here now. But I guess, to be fair, on the map, it does kind of direct you and tell you that, hey, there's something up there. There's only so many ways you could get to it. Of course, if you're like me, more often than not, you're going to think that it's like the room to our right. You're going to go up from there, because the map just kind of fades out there. And truth be told, that never actually goes anywhere where that fades out on the map. It doesn't. So it's like, it can be a little misleading, but, well, what are you going to do? What are actually you going to do? I say that way too much lately. I'm just like, what are you going to do? You know, it's like, that's how I end all my sentences. We got a lot of closed doors on the right here. Oh, this is it. This is the spot. Because you have a bench right here, okay? Bench right here. You sit on this. You go out. And you just fight these guys in this hallway right here. You can even do that if you wanted to, I guess. And just get your soul back from some other guy or something. And if you do it fast enough, like, you can actually gather a lot of Geo here. Oh, wait. We do have to sit on the bench. Right. Sit on the bench, because they didn't respawn there when I just left just now. When we do this, though... Let's grab all those. Grab this right here. And that's like, well, if you had the other... Oh, man. The thing is, if you had the Fragile Charm that increases the Geo that you earn, you could actually get a lot more here, because I remember I was getting like 60 at a time in here. I think 64 was the exact number, but I might be wrong. It would kind of make sense, though, but... Yeah, and with the extra special, you know, soul power, yeah, that guy dropped some essence there again. That was kind of nice. Dropped quite a bit of it, too. But yeah, if you just go in and out of here, you can make Geo by the pounds. And it's quite fast, actually. I'm not going to keep doing it. I mean, I'm doing it already for longer than I probably should be. If you get to, like, downward thrust that guy, then you save a little bit of time before you have to come through and do whatever. And just sit back at the bench again. I'm only making 39 for this, though, so I'm not going to keep doing it. But there is a treasure chest down there, so I'm going to check that out. Yeah, and the magnet is also kind of a necessity here, so you don't have to run around and pick up all the Geo that gets dropped, because that takes way too much time at this point. This guy's a pain in the ass being sitting in here doing this right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what's in here. Yeah, just rich city people, I tell ya. And that opens this door. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. We got another Brava here. Sorry, I'm not calling any of these guys by their actual names. I don't actually know most of them. It's kind of sad, really, because their names are pretty cool. You know, there's like the Dusk Guard or the Husk Guard or whatever. I think that's what those fat guys are called. Anyway, back to the bench one more time. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing this now, seriously. I don't know why I keep doing this. But we've made like 200 Geo just since I started talking about it. I don't feel like I've been going that long, but maybe I have. I lose all sense of time when I start recording these videos, I'm telling you, man. It's a little bit crazy. Anyway. We got a door here we can't seem to get through, but... Oh, we got more bravas. We also got you. Jeez, okay. This is why maybe it pays to kind of take your time and not just rush around like you own the place, because you don't. You gotta pay $900 a month rent if you want to live in here. Hell yeah. Here goes Dr. Arst on Lost again. I think I called him Dr. Arts last time. It's actually Dr. Arst. I think they meant for that to be confusing, though. He's like, well, I got a bunch of 7th graders that can pronounce it just fine. Yep, nothing else to see in here. Alright, keep going up then. You're gonna get used to this walk back after you die to this boss, because you're probably gonna die to this boss a lot. I know I did. This would be the second boss that really just kind of grinded my gears the first time I played this. It just made me so mad and so sad and so glad and everything all at once, really. A lot of pictures in here. It's down here. Wait, what is all this? What the heck? Where does this go? The hell? Oh, it goes back to the room with the choir in it. How cool. Is that even the same room? Oh my gosh. Okay, well that would just connect back over there. I cannot help but feel like we've been in this room before. Oh, I see. This opens the door from this side. So I guess now, if you were coming in from over here, or whatever this is, then you're just having easy access across here. Well, it's good that we opened that just in case, but again, a lot of these shortcuts I wonder why they're even there, because I guess if it was your first time playing and you really didn't know, and it would be convenient to be able to come back to this place from somewhere that you were just kind of exploring nonchalantly otherwise. But for the most part, once you know that you don't ever have to come back here after you've done, you know, all the stuff that there is to do here, then it's kind of like, oh, well, you know, whatever. But I'll just open it anyway. So there was a path to the left down there, but I'm about 95% sure that that's the way forward, so I'm going to actually keep going here. Let's make sure, but this room looks really big, though. This might be like an alternate way. You know what? Before we mess with that, let me just heal. I still don't have the Howling Wraiths yet. I need to go get those. Man, I'm going to make it a point to get those at some point. Oh boy, yeah, these guys hit for 2, so... They also probably eat for 2, because they gotta be pregnant. There's no way. There we go. Wait, we haven't even, like, locked ourselves in yet, have we? Or is this not an arena? Oh, hello. Meemaw. Well, there you go. Is that all there really was here, though? I think that was all there was. There is that... What's going to happen is normally if you go the way forward, you're going to take the elevator up and you're going to see that guy on the way up, that grub. And just be like, oh my gosh, how do I get that? But, well, the answer is kind of obvious once you go actually looking for it. We could take the elevator. You know what? We'll take the elevator. There it is, right? That's where the grub was. Yeah, let me stop off here for a second. Oh god, this is it, isn't it? Ugh, okay. Well, a little secret. Yes, I know about this. Some might say this is sort of like cheesing the fight, but we'll definitely get to the proper fight, you know, later in the game at some point. But this is a chandelier that you can cut down. And by doing that, it actually eliminates one of the bosses you have to fight here. This is a boss that's made up of, like, several smaller bosses. And by cutting that chandelier just now, we crushed one of them. This little dude right here. Poor soul. But, yeah. Poor soul? No, what am I saying poor soul? I don't feel sorry for him. Okay. A little concerned here, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to get greedy. It's going to take 1 hit at a time, or 2. You can go for 2 if you want, but... Now, normally... You fight these like 2 at a time, but the first one you can kind of just fight by himself. And if you get him fast enough, then you don't yeah, here, see, the second one's coming in. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're about to have 2 of them here, so... Just try to keep an eye on, you know, who's doing what, because they're going to start coming at you all at the same time here, and it's not going to be pleasant, really. There we go. If you ever get them both on the same side, maybe do that. Hit them with the spell, because that's what you want. I just realized I didn't, like, check my charms. Oh boy, we are massively messing this up. Alright, just take your time, take your time. Okay, that's not taking your time though, is it? Okay, I thought he was gonna bounce again, but no, he didn't. Wait, why is that one coming to life? Okay, whatever. Can we steal this? Oh my god, I can't believe it, let me do that. Oh, did you see that? Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, that was such a move, man, that was such a move. And then we're still gonna die anyway, probably, but maybe not. Yeah, it always sucks when, like, one of them's bouncing and one of them's... Yeah, sometimes they fake you out, too, which is really annoying, but... Yeah, oh boy, I tell you. Okay, don't forget to have double jump, too, because I tell you. Yep. I'm just taking it. I'm taking anything I can get here. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't see him there. Shit, man. Oh, I thought for sure. I thought for sure, man. Oh, fuck those guys, man. I have hated that boss fight as long as I've lived, man. Oh, I really wanted to. If we hadn't screwed up so much at the beginning, though, man. So now prepare for the run back. That's, the famous new word, apparently, that we've assigned to this concept of running back to a boss after dying. Fortunately, it's not too bad, but... Yeah, because you're going to get used to seeing this Brava guy, and you're going to be going after him, killing him 100 times, and just doing whatever. Let's get up here and take the elevator, or don't take the elevator, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, you always have to wait for this one, don't you? Right you are. Well, okay then. Damn. Can't believe I lost to that, man. We were so close. So, do we have to hit the chandelier again? I don't actually remember. So you don't actually have to take this elevator either. You can just jump up the wall like this. Ba-ba-ba. Try that again. Yeah, okay, I don't think we have to hit it again. Now that weird xylophone music you're hearing there just now, that's the sound of your ghost. So you'll always know it's nearby when you hear that music. It's very freaky sounding. Then you can go and get your money back that you so richly deserve. Ugh, I'm so not ready for this. Alright, let's try it again. You can be a little more careful on the early parts of the run. I don't know what happened in the first, like, half of that fight. I started to get the hang of it, like, halfway in, and then I just didn't. Once again, it's all about not getting greedy. I don't know how many times I can say that. Like I'm trying to convince myself or something. Well, I tell you, that'll be 582. The problem is sometimes they'll start charging up for an attack, but you can't see them because they're off the screen. If you can get them, like, okay, there's like a thing where if they're rolling one way, and you do the Vengeful Spirit on them, and they're going the same way that the Vengeful Spirit is going, it can hit them, like, multiple times. Maybe even, like, 3 times, I think. Okay, there's one. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, okay. Alright, that takes care of one. Maybe stop talking, that might be the smart move here. Jeez. Okay, I didn't mean to dash there, I was thinking about doing something else. But thinking and doing are like 2 different things, you know? Okay, there we go. I'm always taking a chance there when I shoot that soul charge attack, because I don't know if I actually have the soul for it. Okay, I guess I did there. Yeah, once you get down to the last one, then it's no problem. Then it's just like, whatever. Oh man, I'm so disappointed, man. I wanted to get that on the first try, man. Oh well. I guess you can't win them all. But there you go. I don't know, I like this room though. Now they're just all completely torn apart. Yeah, this would be the second boss though. Lost Kin was the first. Maybe... are we sure Lost Kin was the first? Maybe this one was the... No, Lost Kin was definitely the first. Oh, look at there though. I am seeing something. Huh, just a Howlinest seal, really? No, there's gotta be something better than that. Oh, look at this though. 650 Geo. All for me. Oh yeah, we're not quite done yet. Not done with the elevator riding, that is. Man, this background, though. Oh, can we, like, talk to these guys? Hey. Cannot watch longer. Jeez. I don't know what that's supposed to imply there, but... Oh, I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere that discusses, like, all these different reactions that these people seem to be having to whatever's going on here. I've seen people rag on this game for, like, having boring parts, and they would show this elevator ride as one of the boring parts, and I'm like, dude, it's part of the immersion. I don't know. It's part of just that moment when you've just had a really tough boss fight, now you're taking a break, you're riding an elevator, you're rewarding yourself. Can't seem to really move this, but, yeah, City of Tears. I keep thinking if I look in there for long enough, all of a sudden something will pop up in front of the, you know, telescope, like that sand person does to Luke when he's looking through the binoculars or whatever. So this is one of our 3 dreamers that we were looking for on the map. I don't think we can look at it now. No, we can't. Whoa. And if you dream nail this guy, he'll say, "For King Beloved." And that's it. And I just jumped off the side. Oh, man. I guess I just warped myself out of there. That's not what I was supposed to do, by the way. I just thought I would, just to be stupid. Yeah, but if we look at the map now, we're like right on top of the thing so that we were headed for. So let's try this one more time, shall we? It took me a couple of minutes the first time I played this to actually figure out what I was supposed to do here, because I didn't want to, like, hit him, and it didn't seem like the dream nail did anything. Well, it turns out you're actually supposed to hit them repeatedly. And I always feel bad when I do this. I think you're supposed to, though, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus, you know, that whole trope or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, also you gotta hold to focus, right. Almost forgot about that part. And then you get some really violent motion on the screen, like Pumbaa. I made that reference already in Majora's Mask Ocarina Combined Randomizer the other day, but hey. And just like that, we have one of them. Might have gotten a little bit of essence for that too, I'm not sure. I don't think you actually get essence for these though, right? Oh boy. You hear something roaring back there, and it's a very familiar roar to me. I don't know if it is to you, but... oh well. Candles, candles! Down they go. And just like that, now we have... Gulka? Oh my god. Aggressive plant life that retracts protectively when danger is near. Right, yeah, we've seen those guys. Mask fly. Massive moss charger. Hell yeah. Moss knight. Uoma. Oh, I haven't gotten any of the big jellyfish yet? I don't... because I think he would have been right below this guy, but... Fungified husk. Shroomling. Husk sentry. Heavy sentry. Winged sentry. Lance sentry. Mistake. These fools meddled with the soul of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk. They skulk, rather, through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping their old brothers will build them new bodies. Yuck. Soul Twister, I hate these things. Soul Warrior, yeah. Soul Master, that boss. That was in the thumbnail for part 6 of this Let's Play, alright. The Phillip. Oh no, that's the Pillflip. The Whormp. Hell yeah, extremely amusing creature. Placid but putrid creature. Placid but putrid? There needs to be a YouTube channel called that. Placid but putrid. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, wait though. Hang on a second. There's like a little secret room in here. Screw the elevator, we're just gonna go in this way. Sleep beckons eternal, and these words become my last. Though my gaze shall no longer fall upon this city, I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for hallownest, I head now to my rest. That was a rhyme. He had a chair here and everything, too? Did he, like, record himself saying this? I wonder. Ooh, any more stuff in there? Yeah, maybe. It's in there, okay. It's kind of funny that these are here, though. Might as well check every single one. Except don't get hit by the elevator when you get to the bottom of this. Ooh-wee. Okay. Oh, you know what? We might have to bring the elevator up, actually. Oh, that's too bad. Bummer, man. Ah. It's okay, this is fun jumping up this thing. It really is. Okay, sorry if I decided to cut there. All I did was yawn, literally, all the time that elevator was coming up, so... I don't know, man. We can all go ahead and just fall the rest of the way here. And maybe dash in time before the... whatever, just don't stand under it, whatever you do. Boom, just like that. And that takes care of that little area. And now it's on the map too, so thank the Lord. So I'm just gonna get back to that bench we were just at. And go ahead and decide where we're going next. I was gonna say, I assume you can't like hit the pictures here or anything in here. Sometimes it's fun to just kind of ghost nail around and see what happens. Oh yeah, like I didn't mention this, but when you first get into this fight, when they're all laying here like this, you can actually refill your soul by hitting them with your ghost nail. You can do that with a lot of creatures, or basically any creature in the game. So, be mindful of that, I suppose. Almost back to the bench. Unless we decide to go that way. No, that's where the grub was. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah. Forgot which switch did what there for a second. Hey there, brother. Oh. These guys are so easy to kill, like there's no reason not to, and they just drop so much money, man. And there's that way that goes back that way, okay. This guy can be a little bit trickier when you don't have as much room to jump, so maybe just don't bother. I'm not going to. So keep going and get back to the bench, most importantly here. Boing, boing, boing. And just wait for the Geo to come to us. 28 Geo right there. Man, that's 2,600. We should really go buy something. What are we gonna buy though? Should go see that guy. Go see Leg Eater again. We're a long way from that though. That's a long way from here. Well, is it really? All we'd have to do is cross over there. You know what? Maybe. That means we'd have to go back up though. Or do we just want to go down and go that way? It's faster to go up. Ah, we'll just go up. And we'll continue to grab Geo on the way, so why not? That looks like one of those crane game, like, claws that you try to grab the thing with and it never works. Almost never works. It's always like a huge surprise when it does. Yeah, trying to get around those guys without the luxury of jump space is not good. 29 Geo just for those three, that's crazy. And you can also crystal dash across. Whee! Alright, where are we at? Okay. Oh my god, stop yawning, man! Seriously, I guess maybe, I don't know, the atmosphere of this place does kind of give you the proclivity to want to, though. Oh. I wonder if I'd put on that other badge if I would have won against the Watcher Knights the first time. If I put on Fragile Strength, that is, but oh well. Well, it's a bit of a walk, but we're gonna make it. Whether I like it or not. And see, now we can just, like, dash across this, too. This is the other hallway that I thought was the hallway we were in the first time. Turns out we weren't. What are you gonna do, though? Okay. Well, you're not gonna be able to see the fungal waste map until you actually get in the fungal waste, so, like, don't bother. Just make your jumps. And don't get hit either. Well, I mean, if you do get hit, you know, just deal with it. Still better than getting hit in Ocarina of Time. And getting knocked on the ground, you know, and having to wait 5 seconds or whatever. Not sure why I'm complaining about that right now, jeez. Couldn't be because I'd had to deal with that in the last couple of days or anything. We're almost there though, aren't we? Oh yeah, there's like an elevator here. I almost forgot, oh shit, we were there actually. I should have just stayed where I was. Well, I almost wonder though, how many charms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... We have 24. Oh gosh, if I get one more, I can get the last charm notch. Boy, that's a tricky one though, isn't it? Well, I was headed to get charms anyway, so like maybe just go ahead and like I said, just go get them, or at least get the other two that Leg Eater is selling. Because yeah, just because they're fragile doesn't mean they don't count towards your total. They do. So we just gotta head over there then. Oh, wait, but we can't go this way, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, yes, we can. Right? This isn't like the gate that closes behind you that never opens again? Oh, right, but you can leave... Right. I didn't demonstrate this, though. Well, this would be the perfect time to, then. I was worried about this for a second, yeah. So if we need to go out the other way, that's no problem. And that's why the bridge is here. So there you go. Nice. Alright, so to Leg Eater we go. We're actually not too far from it. Just gonna go up, right, up, left, up, right. Up, right, up, left, up, right. Is that really that simple? Oh, man. I always thought, like, hopping on these mushrooms was gonna be super difficult. But it's actually, like, one of the most fun things in the game to do. Once you get, like, really good at it, and now that we're not, like, we're immune to the acid, that makes this all so much easier. Oh, there's, like, a shortcut here that I never realized was there. Let's see, so right, up, left, up, right. Okay. See, there's gonna be stuff that you can do, too, now that we're immune to the acid. There's gonna be stuff. There's gonna be bananas, let me tell you. There will be bananas. Still watch out for these dudes, though. They're still gonna be just as dangerous as they were before, so... yeah. But now that we can swim in acid, it's not a big deal. We're not taking damage and then getting warped off to some other random place anymore. So, up and left. Hey, it's this room, alright. It's the Donald Duck room. And they leave a trail, just like they always do. Could just do that to kill them in one hit, though. You know, because why not? Alright. Every time I see acid now, it's like I just want to jump in it. I wonder, like... what do I actually wonder? Like, what is the science behind that upgrade? Does it change you, or does it change... Is it like a spiritual thing, or does it just give you a super high pain tolerance or something, but it still hurts, or So, Fragile Heart, this will give you 2 more HP if you want it, which is definitely not bad. And Fragile Greed, that's what it's called. That's the one that makes enemies drop more Geo, although not necessarily always double, sometimes it's only 20%. But, nonetheless, we have the 2. So I'm thinking we're close enough to Forgotten Crossroads, we can just run over to Sebulba and go get her shop. Get that last charm notch. So that way we don't have to think about it later. Now we're actually pretty close to... Oh, you know what? There's a charm notch just to our left down there, too. I mentioned that before, like there was 2 charm notches here in this area. Really close together. So that'll be like another one that we can get now that we're immune to the acid. And we'll also finally be able to get the map for Fog Canyon. Fog Canyon in this game, I gotta tell you. Fog Canyon is to this game as Harmony Cobell is to Severance, the TV show. It is just that thing that's just constantly there, that you never understand why it's there, what it's doing there. It's just there, and it's just annoying, and... Oh, crap! No, get away from... Oh, my God. Jeez. To think I almost took a hit there. Yeah, I'm surprised he, like, disappeared. Yeah, so the tall ones, you don't have to worry about them exploding. It's just the little round ones. Gotta watch out for those. The little roundies. Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so. Not this time. You thought you had me, but you didn't. You're like my boss. Whoops, that's where that heart piece was. We don't need to go there. Okay, I'm sorry. I got in a little bit of a hurry there, I guess. Oh, no problem. It's so weird now. Those guys only taking 3 hits. I got so used to them taking 5 hits. Just keep your eye on the far right side of the screen so you don't... So you don't, like, run into one of those explodey bugs or something. If you're sitting here running through like this, like I'm doing right now, you're gonna run right into one. I never went this way. Like, I always went over before because I thought, oh, there's something up there or whatever, but... Oh, actually... Bottom way is actually quite a bit easier. We're almost there. Wait, nope, you gotta go down here. Always remember this room. When you see it, you know it. Or once you learn to look for this room, you know, hey, I gotta go down here. Nope, you're good. Okay, yeah, so you can just run and dash over them is basically probably the best way to deal with those. I wasn't really doing that before, I'm not sure why. Totally should have been. So here we are, alright. I got lots of money, so if you have any other charms I haven't bought yet, like Quick Focus, for example, yeah, take it. And you don't want to wear a lot of charms, don't you? Of course you do. You buy this charm notch and you'll be able to wear more charms at once. We just barely have the money for this, though. So it's a good thing I did what little bit of geo farming I did earlier. But now we have almost all the charm notches in the game. So we can really start to diversify our portfolio here. Dashmaster, we can live without it for a while. Well, as far as that goes, Mark of Pride, we could probably live without that. Like, if we're looking to just explore, you know, then it's probably just, you know. You know. How many times have I said you know in the last 15 seconds? I haven't shown most of these, I tell you. I haven't shown Grub Song at all. Yeah, but there's a lot of options here. If you just want to put on Fragile Heart, sometimes I like to do that, you know, just to have a little extra HP. Like, you could also put the other one on that gives you 2 hearts, which is... Yeah, there it is, Lifeblood Heart. That one's also 2? Huh. That's kind of strange, actually. I would have thought that would be 3 notches for that, because the Fragile one is also 2, but that one breaks. But it has the same effect, though. That's kind of weird. You could also equip both of them. Fragile Heart and Lifeblood Heart. And even have enough to put something else back on here. But even if we just look at this now, look at that. Look at my life meter now. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I see why the Fragile... Okay, yeah. So the Lifeblood Heart has given us the 2 blue ones. The Fragile Heart has given us 2 white ones. So the difference there being mainly that the blue ones won't regenerate until you get to a bench, but the white ones will if you heal them. So those can be a little more valuable, I suppose. But then that's the trade-off for the charm being fragile and breaking if you die, which is why it's the same cost overall. Either way, I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. So, next time on Hollow Knight, we're gonna... Oh god, what was I gonna do? I don't know, we'll figure it out next time. Holy shit, dude. This game is incredible, though. See you guys later. Who is laughing? Oh, it's Sebulba.